the First Amendment trumps the Second Amendment. You didn't know that? Well, you might want to watch this episode of Guns and Gadgets, especially if you're going to Washington, D.C. on January 6th. Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your premier source for Second Amendment news. If you are interested in Second Amendment news, please consider subscribing to this channel. This is where you will find news on the Second Amendment daily, sometimes several times a day, here on Guns and Gadgets. So please, again, consider subscribing. And if you like the video, please thumbs up the video and share it. That helps break the YouTube anti-gun algorithm so the news will get out. Now, before I jump into what's going on, because it's unconstitutional, 100%. I want to thank today's sponsor, that is Blackout Coffee. They do fantastic work, very pro-2A, very pro-American troops. And to that end, I want to draw everybody's attention to Operation Blackout. You can buy some coffee and it will be donated to our troops overseas. It is a great program that John has been doing all along. And I just wanted to let everybody know what he does, because he does a lot of stuff without asking for attention. So if you're interested in sending some gourmet coffee to our troops overseas, head over to Blackout Coffee via the link blackoutcoffee.com/GNG, and in the search bar just put in Operation Blackout. Now let's get into the unconstitutional anti-gun maneuver that the mayor of Washington, D.C. just pulled effective this morning. And today is Monday, January 4th, 2021. Glad it's not 2020 anymore. And I'm not sure when you're watching this, so I wanted to make sure that the date is out there. There's going to be a huge, massive protest in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. And because of this, the mayor has had the Washington, D.C., the Metropolitan Police Department post these around downtown area. And they have effectively banned the Second Amendment because of a First Amendment activity. 100% unconstitutional. However, I just want everybody to know what's really going on. Okay, so Washington, D.C., according to this sign, has banned possession of a firearm within 1,000 feet of these signs. And I don't know where they all are, but I do know that the mayor is trying to avoid any of the open carry protests that have happened very peacefully by all means. Nobody's ever been hurt on our ends, but I don't know if this ban affects the Antifa people, but if you're interested in carrying in D.C., I just want you to be aware that anywhere near this First Amendment activity, your Second Amendment is suspended according to the king, well, in this case, the queen, the mayor of Washington, D.C. Now, her name is Muriel Bowser, and she thinks that she can suspend your right because of a First Amendment activity. So here's the sign again on screen. You can see First Amendment activities, all firearms prohibited within 1,000 feet of this sign, and that's DC Code Section 7-2509.07, according to the Metropolitan Police Department, effective Monday, January 4th, 2021 through Thursday, January 7th, 2021. So yeah, they're banning it for anybody who's coming down for the protest. Now, what does this code say? Well, thank you to Cam Edwards over at Bearing Arms. It says here, no person holding a license shall carry a pistol in the following locations or under the following circumstances: a gathering or special event open to the public, provided that no licensee shall be criminally prosecuted unless A, the organizer or the district has provided notice prohibiting the carrying of pistols in advance of the gathering or a special event and by posted signage at the gathering or special event, which is what they have done with these stupid signs. B, the licensee has been ordered by a law enforcement officer to leave the area of the gathering or special event, and the licensee has not complied with the order. However, there are a couple things you should know. Washington, D.C. does not recognize the carry permits from any other place in the country, and there's a ban on open carry in the district already. And the open carry ban applies to people who have a Washington, D.C. concealed carry permit as well. Now, I am not here telling anybody what to do. I'm not a lawyer. Please don't take this as legal advice, but what I will say is constitutional advice is that the Second Amendment doesn't get trumped by any queen in her throne, nor does a First Amendment activity curtail any of our other rights. I've never heard of that. Have you? I mean, like, have you ever gone by a building or something where the police are working, or maybe searching a car? Is there a sign put up that says, Fourth Amendment activities are taking place here, so you don't have the right to your First Amendment. You can't say anything here. Makes no sense. But to each their own. You're going to make up your own mind on what you do if you do go down to this rally. I'm not looking to tell you what to do either way, but just be warned that the Queen Bowser has put up these signs that apparently have a magic power and that you cannot carry within 1,000 feet of those signs. Make sure you share this video with everybody you know that is going down to DC, because this is important information. This just shows actually the importance of showing up at events like this, because the powers that be think that they have the power to take away your rights. In this case, your Second Amendment. I mean, we've seen this stuff throughout history, right? Let me know what you guys and gals think down below. Until we see each other again, my name is Jared, the humble host of Guns and Gadgets. If this is your first time here, please consider subscribing so that you'll know everything that happens in the Second Amendment just about as fast as it happens here on Guns and Gadgets. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. I appreciate you all so much more than you know. Check out Blackout Coffee down below and help send some coffee to our troops. It's the least we can do for them is to keep them motivated and get some fuel into their system. And until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry your weapon. Take care, everybody. I'll see you on the next one.